if everyone is ready and
Yep.
got all the Disney talk out,
Yeah.
that's fine. But
Yeah.
if we have, let us begin. Previously, on Shadows over Eberron, you were contracted by a fellow named Carl, he is being silent of course, to go and frame a fellow by the name of Rupert von Richter. You examined this guy, you found out that he basically lives in a box. He's got a very tight schedule. You didn't know why, but you got curious about that, about who Carl actually is, why he wants to frame this dude. So you decided to put your detective skills to tracking him down. You followed him to his home near the bottom of Sharn, Mick, and you were able to hijack his magic circle to follow him to the demon wastes. There you met both Carl as well as what was his friend's name? Tula. Looks like what you assumed initially to be Bartholomew.
Panther lady.
Yeah, the funny panther lady. You assumed it to be what's his name? Bartholomew's younger sister, but no, you're pretty sure she's not. So you came back just in time you and Carl came back just in time to run into Bartholomew and Creed, who were busy poking around Carl's apartment. There was a flash. Bartholomew was like, what's going on? Now you're all reconvened in the apartments, and as you guys look around, you have gotten your bearings. Carl is saying, "Yeah, listen, you guys don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I need to go to bed." So, are you gonna leave, or are you gonna insist upon staying?
I would say we leave. Just like, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to have a conversation with
Yeah.
Creed and Party.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Because we didn't know that you crossed half the planet, half the continent.
Yes.
So
you
yeah.
returns. So you guys leave the apartment, and you hear him lock the door, and scraping sounds like he's pulling furniture up and sticking it. Sticking it up against the door.
He's like freaking magic circle. Why didn't I guard it properly?
Yes. So
yeah. Well, I guess we'll make our way to our little house area or
Yeah.
whatever, and I'll
as you walk your way, as you walk your way up to the up the middle city, Bartholomew is saying, "So, want to explain what happened there?"
Well, a lot happened in a lot of time. I had to kind of think on my feet a little bit, but I can give you the basics of what just transpired. Well, my suspicion was correct. It seems like Carl is working for some very sketchy individuals, and particularly the person that we were trying to the person that you guys were tailing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe
Rupert von
yeah,
Richter.
Yeah.
Rupert von Richter.
The Rupert dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've confirmed that he is I think it was like a Karasi?
Quarry.
Quarry, sorry.
Yeah.
I've confirmed that they're a quarry.
Yeah, he's basically, from last time, what you basically confirmed is that he is basically brain dead. Whoever he was died during the war, and a quarry has possessed him and is basically using him as a meat puppet. The reason that he basically lives in a box is because this quarry is not particularly good at mimicking human behavior. So living in a very tight schedule helps to minimize unplanned interactions and keeps keeps suspicion off of this guy.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I basically say to Creed and Martin, it's like, look, this guy is a quarry, And realistically, for whatever reason that I haven't been able to fully deduct yet, they seem to have no qualms as to us, screwing over this this person. It gets them something that they would need. The real issue is that I haven't quite figured out as to what her plan is, this Tula. All I know is that she is in a position where I guess us framing Von Richter would give her some sort of political tool. Now, granted, she is a Rakshasa. I was able to deduce that by just the glimpse of her hands and her arcane abilities. And
She
I know
creates, what's his name? Bartholomew's hair just starts standing out. You know how cats like get puffy? Yeah, that's what
What Bart?
happened with Bart.
So what's that, Bart? Why are you... Your hands are all standing up.
Thing about Rakshasas are they are very difficult to hurt. They are immune to most forms of magic. And even if you do kill them, according to legend, they come back to life. So, you kill them, they come back with a very personal reason to hate you.
Okay. Alright, let's frame this dude, I guess.
I take out a cigar and
Yeah.
smoking it for a little bit, and I
Can't do shit.
I kind of like scratch my head a little bit.
Yep.
And I think the big problem I have is that I really don't like being in this person's pocket.
Mhm.
But we are also not necessarily in a position to just go beat the shit out of her.
Mhm.
I think she's more than capable of handling us.
Yeah.
Now, in an interesting turn of events, I'm not against us fucking over this quarry, right? We're not exactly friends with the quarry right now.
Yeah.
I think the main goal is to go and deal with them regardless.
Yep.
My issue is that I don't know how much we are helping Tula and to what extent. So that's basically the gist of it, of everything that I know on my own personally. I will also say she did have weird fucking like busts of our head in a specific room that she decided to magically make disappear. That's actually how I was able to communicate you the Morse code and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And what
Wait, that was
Wait, that was you? The fuck?
Yeah, that was me.
You know how,
I mean, honestly, like
itchy my nose was. The fuck?
I wanted to make sure you guys got over there, and to be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was gonna just be stuck there indefinitely. I didn't know how things were gonna go. So,
Fuck.
a lot of thinking fast.
We got voodoo Rakshasas. All kinds of. Bartholomew just starts.
Okay.
Anyway, I wanted to give you the facts right now, and I think we need to kind of think of a game plan for tomorrow. I still think that we need to go deal with this quarry. And how we deal with that is a little bit more open. Now that we know we're not dealing with a potentially good person and more of a husk of a man, I feel a lot more... I feel less obligation to be nice.
Right.
My question... Oh, sorry, what were you going to say, Bart?
Yes, wait, I just remembered. Remember, we still have the typewriter, right, from Conroy?
We do.
I believe we do, yeah.
Do you think that maybe, just maybe, he, watching from wherever he is, he might be able to give us some kind of special information about who this Tula fellow is and what we're going up against?
Sure. Why not? Let's type it.
You know what? I'll get out the typewriter.
Yeah. We just start typing. It's like...
Alright, yeah, so the typewriter's back at your place. You don't have it with you.
No, yeah, we just go back to our place. That's what I was saying, yeah.
To our place.
Yeah, I thought we went back. Yeah.
So yeah,
obviously we're walking
Yeah.
and talking, guys.
Okay, got it.
Walking and talking.
Yeah.
Once you do, you hurry back. You go to where the typewriter. You keep the typewriter. You find that the typewriter has been busy in your absence, typing up summaries of your adventures. But you notice the one stuck in the carriage is the paper in the carriage right now. It stops right as it gets to where Mick is teleporting out to the demon wastes. It does not have any
Updates.
narration updates on what he met out there. That's where it
Mhm.
stopped. Instead,
Interesting.
the ink has been smeared into letters. The full half the page the ink has been smeared into the words "The world must turn."
The world must turn. Write that down.
Huh. Can we start typing? I mean, now that we're back.
Typing and
Yeah.
see if I can in a way of trying to communicate.
Yeah. Yeah, you just start typing anything you'd like to type.
Okay, who is this Dulak girl?
Writing this.
Or Rakshasa?
You know what? I will actually, I'll actually kind of do his job or what he's been doing. I'll basically write everything that happened once I went through the portal, and then Mick decided to sneak around, and then I might actually
Yeah.
super cool badass Mick who has no flaws.
Do it.
and is the great leader of the group decided to bravely delve. Yeah. I'll type that in, and then I'll basically narrate everything that happened inside, and then I'll say, and then we returned, looking to see if we could communicate with Conroy, hoping that he would give us some useful information, and then I'll just stop and see if anything happens.
Well, you know how when you type, it finishes, and you just you slide the carriage back to move to the next paragraph in the typewriter.
Right.
Yeah, you do that. You slide it back. You wait. And as you do, you just see the letters start typing. And this is the first time seeing it. You see the letters going down. You hear the click, 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 click. But then suddenly all the letters just go down at once, and the carriage slowly moves up, smearing the ink out.
Is that?
Huh.
Wait. Hold on.
he-
There was something happened to Conroy?
Is it just is it one of those things where it's I'm gonna try something,
Go for it.
and then I'll type in, and then Conroy decided to discuss something that was not related to the people. I wonder if maybe the Rakshasa is able to do he can't write actually about anything about this Rakshasa, and it's prevented. But I want to see if he's able to just write about other things,
Yeah.
in general. And then and then Conroy had commented about my food selection in the pantry. And then I'll walk over to the pantry and see if anything happens.
And then you hear you see it you reset the carriage, and then you hear typing. Then you hear Mick, eager to test this theory, strolled over to the pantry and opened it up.
Yep.
Inside was a mouse dressed in a dapper suit, dragging away a crust of stale bread that had accidentally been left in the pantry.
Gives a mouse a suit.
Wait, do we actually see a mouse with a suit?
So you open you open the door, and you do see, yes, there's a mouse in a dapper suit with a monocle and a top hat, pulling away a crust of bread. As you do, it looks up and says, "I say, are you using this?"
Who are you? Who are you and why are you in our pantry?
First off,
I'm here for your stale bread. What does it look like?
So who are you
something.
again?
Why are you able to talk? What is happening right now?
Well, maybe there's a mouse folk we don't know about. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Is there a like in Ebron? Just asking the DM. In Ebron, is there an actual mouse folk or something?
Possibly. And the thing about Eberron is, like, it's basically like the whole thing is like anything can be used there, but it might not be in the usual form you're expecting.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start drinking from my flask.
It just says,
Mouse.
well, if it helps, I'm not a druid, but I did have a druid cast awakening on me some time back. No, I'm leading a society of awakened mouse people, and we need your stale bread to sustain ourselves. Good day, sir.
Hold on. I grab him. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Grab him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt you. But I just want to know. So,
It's like, oh dear. It's like, you're the one who put a talking mouse in my pantry.
Yeah, I know. So he goes, say, put me down, my good man.
how about we make a deal?
Sure.
Like, we could use someone of your talent to be our eyes and ears on the street. You know, if we like supplies you with the food you need, can you and your friend be our, like allies on the street?
If you want to keep pilfering our stale bread, I don't have any qualms with that. But to be perfectly honest, if you see anything suspicious and you wanted to inform us, I wouldn't be against that either.
Yeah.
I will certainly try, but if you'd like the whole of Hugging Mouse Society to do this, I need to bring it to the committee.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just tell them there will be extra reward if we, have something that requires your help. So.
I'll buy you a wheel of cheese if you
Yes.
tell me what the fuck is going on with. Maybe. Oh, I know what we can do. We can
Von
turn the
Richten-
mouse into the magic
yeah,
circle
yep.
to spy.
No, not that. But we could technically, Rupert, we could technically have someone spying on Rupert. So, was it Rupert? I keep forgetting his name. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Rupert Van Richter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, well, again, I will. He pulls out this tiny piece of paper and this stub of a pencil lead, writes something down on the paper, and then says, "Oh, okay. Yes, again, I will bring it to the committee, but until then, we will not be taking from your pantry until things have been decided. And if they decide against it, we will leave your house alone.
Sure.
No desire to be caught like this again."
Sure.
Alright.
I'll put him down. Is that a him? Is that he or she? Okay. I'll put him
He
down.
just says, "Toodaloo," and he
Yeah.
grabs the bread. And he pulls it away through
He
it.
still grabs the bread. Okay, got it. I thought he was gonna leave the bread behind. But anyway.
You know,
Yeah.
as I sit down looking at the talking typewriter and the mouse in the suit, this moment where Mick goes, I forgot that my life used to be somewhat normal.
Define normal.
Yeah.
Define normal. We were cursed by the dragon mark.
We were killing people in war. This is honestly better.
Yeah, and we were cursed by the dragon marks. Mind you not. Yeah.
I think Mick kind of nods in agreement, but secretly he's kind of like, I kind of miss the straightforwardness of the whole fighting a combatant thing versus all the insanity that's happened. But he doesn't say that out loud. He just kind of nods.
Right.
But yeah, so after confirming that theory at the very least, I do look back at the group and I say, well, it seems like Conroy won't be able to communicate to us about Tula. It sounds like she's got some sort of spell. Venti, I just wish that there was a way that we could, confirm things. Oh, I actually have a thought. Actually.
Go for it.
I wonder if there's a roundabout way that we could get some information.
Bart is just gonna say, well, whatever you think. Sleeping, I'm going to bed.
Oh yeah, you go to bed. Rest. If you just want to rest up, that's fine. I think I might spend some time with this. But yeah, get some rest. I'm sorry to trouble you with all this.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so the bard is just gonna go curl up in bed and just pass out.
Are you gonna hit the hay too, Creed, or?
Actually, I want to see what this might lead to, because I don't know. I feel like this would be interesting.
I have a theory that talking about Tula is just not possible. But I have if I can word this correct, I wonder if I can get some information. I'm trying to think, like, okay, so we could talk about the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw a picture of a cat lady. Just bear with me for a moment. Just draw it.
Alright.
But I'm not drawing a picture of specifically what Tula looks like. I'm drawing a generic cat lady.
Alright, so while you engage in furry arts,
Ah, damn it!
you look back and you look at the type and you notice that some other lines have been typed. Mick laments that that nothing seems quite so straightforward, unaware that dreams are beginning to leak into reality.
The fuck? Okay.
God damn.
Fuck.
Kind of like think about that for a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna try. This is a stupid thing, but I'm gonna try regardless. And I'm gonna think like, you know, back in my day, there used to be there used to be this like panther like person who was chasing me around, a real shithead. I really wonder if I really wonder if he still has the ability to kind of like keep tabs on me or something like that. He used to be able to, and I'm almost like saying like, hey, if you can't talk about Tula, but can you talk about this, like adjacent character that who's totally real and I'm not using as a workaround to getting information about Tula.
Mm-hmm. You're like trying out the AI, trying to game the system.
I'm trying to see if I try and like engage in conversation with Conroy about somebody who is totally not Tula, right? But because I'm not saying Tula. This theoretical person.
You know who?
He might be able to sneak information that way.
Yeah.
Or if it's one of those things where if the spirit of who I'm implying is still enough to just smear the pink.
What the heck?
Oh, you receive a what the heck response.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
This thing is. Oh, I see. Boss Man is the one who's hosting for some reason.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I hosting?
I don't know.
Usually, if the host leaves and then comes back, yeah.
But yeah, you asked that about Conroy. You hear typing, and it just says Catrick was killed in the last war.
Catrick?
Can't track you anymore. No, it's Catrick.
Okay.
I like that. Maybe I did find a workaround.
Yep.
Last yeah, Catrick, right. You can't track me in the last. Yeah, he's long dead.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like it scares me because it's like, like I wonder if Patrick's relatives, you know, if they've moved on to you know, to come up with plans for the future for Eberron, for Sharn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to end up in the crosshair of like one of Patrick's relatives, you know. I just kind of say that out loud and see if anything happens.
There's more clicking as the typewriter rolls out. Catrick's relatives moved after the war. Catrick's relatives moved to the jungles of Kabara, out in the east. They currently dwell in the city of New Throne. I will actually pull you over to the map of Eberron.
Nice. Because I have no clue what that is.
Down here. So I was
Oh.
on there. And,
This place? Nice.
yes, right here, right there.
Sweet.
New Throne is like right under the queue.
Oh, okay.
So
Right here.
Well,
Huh.
I guess this is one thing that I guess I'm really worried about is can I make an insight check to make sure that I accidentally am not I didn't accidentally he's giving me information about a person I completely forgot about during the war and I'm going on some wild goose chase.
No.
Okay, there we go. 'Cause it would be really funny if, all right, guys, we're going to Kabara, we're going to get some useful information about Tulia, and then I get there, like, and they're like, Catrick, and I'm like, fuck.
alright, make
Insights. Oh, I'm going to roll garbage, alright? Oh, yeah, +1, let's go. 6.
Yay! You think for a moment, Catrick. Oh, Catrick! Ring a bell.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Can Creed make an insight check?
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know who you know. We only have certain amount of overlap.
You understand what I...
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm looking for a little bit of confirmation.
19.
Okay. 19. Yeah, Mick told you about Catrick, he of the Atomic Wedgie. Told you that Catrick was part of a scouting group that went out against Ondare. Only they did not realize they were going against a particularly paranoid Ondarian mage general who ordered a nearby forest firebombed. The forest that Catrick and his scout team were hiding in. So they died painfully by fireballs some years back.
So I'm gonna assume Creed just confirmed.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. Like, yeah, the dudes died. Yeah, so.
I hear that. On my head. Yep, Catrick. And now I'm gonna just go to bed. I'm giving up on this for now.
What is with these names?
God damn it. And I'm the one being called out for drawing furry art. I drawn a stick figure with cat ears, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, and Creed, you're gonna follow suit and
yeah, why not?
go to bed?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to bed. It is a dark and dreamless night. You get up, you eat breakfast. As you're getting breakfast ready, you just sense that something has changed.
What?
Something unusual has changed. It's probably just the fact that Bartholomew is now just completely hulked out and looks like a bodybuilder.
Bart? What the fuck?
Like for real? Like,
Yeah, like he's like the Giga Chad where he's
Yep.
got this really large chest and shoulders. That's what Bartholomew. That's Bartholomew's body right now. Like he's shirtless. He's just wearing like a loincloth. None of his usual tattered robe. He doesn't have his staff. He's eating.
I'm gonna take one look at that, and I'm just gonna be like, no, and I'm just gonna walk over to the coffee pot and start pouring some coffee. I'm not accepting this reality. Accept my coffee.
Bartholomew says, "Yeah, hey, Mick, can you get me a cup?"
Yeah.
Okay, Bart. What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
You were mingy, and then you were buffed. You were Giga Chad.
Like this, don't you remember? I've always been like this, don't you remember?
No. No.
Don't tell me the false Hydra has been messing with you guys again. I mean, like, didn't you get? I thought we killed that thing.
Nope. I tried to pinch Bart. Try to see if that's real or if he's just using magic or shit.
Yeah, he's very real. So
you know what?
I remember, like, you were rodeoing, you were jumping on it, and then I rodeoed the thing, and it was.
It's detect magic. See if this is either an
Yeah.
illusion or if there's
Or a
some
dream
magical
or some shit.
Dream, reality altering bullshit that's going on.
Ooh, DM's checking something.
Oh. You know what? That's the mix special. Everybody else has to take magic that does something. I like to imagine that because I keep spamming this, that Falcon has actually had to start like preparing a response for what my
Yeah.
detect magic query
Yeah,
is.
I have. So thank you for keeping me on my toes like that.
Hey, it's what I'm here for.
Yeah. So it's not just Bart. Everywhere is just lousy with illusion magic of some kind.
Oh god, so it is leaking. So basically, Bart is Bart's image of what he thinks he is seeping into reality. Good lord.
Make an insight check, actually.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Do
You're
it.
none of us.
Do it.
You know, as a detective, I really need to have better than a +1 to my. Yeah, I'll make one. Maybe Creed can make his own because I bet he's got. Well, actually,
Can I?
Your insight.
Yeah, I'm back to being those two.
No. Can I do the inside check?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was
Oh,
like
absolutely,
just.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, 16.
Awesome. Insight. I will use lucky to reroll. 21.
21.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. You start, as you squint at just this hulked out Bartholomew,
Mm-hmm.
two things become apparent. First, the fact that his personality really hasn't seemed to, you don't think his personality has really changed. You just think instead of being a wizard, he's now just some kind of a bruiser. You don't otherwise think it's really changed. The second thing you realize is, like, things aren't, how do I describe this? Like, things are fuzzy around your peripheral vision. And things are, like, very strange. Like a fork sitting on the table, like you could see like if you look at it out of the corner of your eye, you see like the prongs on the fork twitching back and forth. But then when you pick it up and look at it, the prongs stop twitching. They're very solid. The window is white outside, like there's a glare, but the glare doesn't fade away when you walk around.
Mhm.
It's only when you look directly at it that the glare fades and you can see what's outside. But again, everything around like your peripheral vision is fuzzy and warped in a way. But what really seals the view is the clock hanging from the wall, in your kitchen. It is. You take a look, like the hands disappear every time you look away, and then when you refocus, it shows a different time each time, and you realize that this is not reality. This is a dream.
Yeah.
Lucid in this thing.
Kind of
Aware that
figures.
you were in a dream.
I don't like that. I don't want to be in a dream. I'd rather be awake, goddammit.
Well, wait, but we're seeing each other, right?
Yes,
We do see each other.
that's correct.
If that's a dream. Okay, Bart.
Just say.
Do you like rain?
I'm sorry, what's up?
Do you like rain? Do you like
Oh,
water?
of course not. No.
No, you do. The Creed is gonna try to like make him wet by throwing water at him.
Hey! He flips the table over like a shield.
Alright. I'm pretty sure it's the real him. I think we're all in some sort of weird dream state. I think we
Hmm.
decided that.
Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take your time.
he's gotta go.
Yeah, he's gonna do some stuff. Okay, so theory
We can do
time.
whatever the fuck we want to do.
Yeah, no, theory time. So, what do you think that got us into the dream? Because we didn't do anything unusual.
I think it's the quarry. I think us not doing anything about the quarry, and I think the quarry.
He find out?
This.
He found out?
So I
Okay.
think we're gonna have to actually go and deal with the quarry today. I don't think we're gonna be able to sidetrack this anymore.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, Bart. You see, Bart. He stands up. He cracks his knuckles, strikes a pose, and says, "Well, guess what? We're on its own turf now."
So you wanna punch this dude?
You know what? I think Mick is also like a little because Mick's form hasn't really changed a whole lot. Which he's also questioning a little bit, but I think he's a little bit jealous because like I'm supposed to be the strong one.
Bart is gonna look at you. He's gonna say, "Yeah, make sure that before we go out there, why don't you go check your room? Make sure we got a little bit of you got your guns." And he's just gonna flex his arms at you.
Oh, don't you worry. Unlike someone who needs a dream to buff himself, I always carry my babies with me.
I'm gonna hear Bart make that, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go to my room and actually look for my equipment. But I'm just gonna, as I'm walking, I'm just like, just the longest drawn out, like.
Alright. For the DM, I always have all my stuff with me. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
guys have your stuff.
so.
Your equipment is
Yeah.
there. As you pull it out, you go find all your equipment. It's exactly where you left it. In Creed's case, it was in his bed right next to him.
Yeah.
In Mick's case, it's wherever he chooses to keep it.
I usually keep a lot of my stuff underneath my bed. So.
Yeah, under it. You pull it out. Then you look up. You see in the corner of your room, Mick, that's a mechanical thing you were making for Callum's friend, the suit. It is intact. It is in the corner. But even like focusing on it, parts of it are fuzzy. And you realize, just by looking at it, the fuzzy parts are the parts you haven't figured out yet.
Haven't figured out yet.
That actually makes some sense. Interesting.
Yeah, I was actually wondering about that because I was thinking like, there's probably gonna be something that I've desired that I'm gonna see in this state, and I'm like, yep, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna actually
Meanwhile-
piss off him a lot.
Yeah.
Something that he knows that he's close to achieving, but being out of reach. Oh, that's gonna piss off him a lot. All right. Anyway,
Yep. Yeah. Creed has something fairly similar. It's when he checks in the ice box. He sees that there is in fact bottles of blood. Unfortunately, though, he tries to do it like he tries to grab it, like his hand just goes right through it.
Aww.
It's there when you like grab like another piece of food in there. You can knock it over, but you can't like really like pick it up. It just kind of like it either like goes through your fingers like paste, or it slips out like it's made of grease.
Hey.
It's being a dream. The bottle doesn't break when it hits the ground.
I was like, hey, not cool. Alright, fine.
Bart is gonna go over and says, "Hey, you need help? You want me to just take it out and just pour it into your mouth?"
I'm fine for now. Besides, I highly suspect that we're in a dream state, so this won't work. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I look at
If you focus on your training,
I
maybe.
say to Bart, I say to Bart that like, look, Bart, I'll be real with you. If you want to get something like that, that's something you're going to have to work at. And I'm not like not sympathetic to that dream. I mean, I was very much in that same boat of wanting to become stronger. I wasn't exactly normal when it came to Minotaur strength back in the old days, so...
Yeah. So it's, well, I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. And he
Yeah.
just starts striking poses.
I had him on the
Yeah.
back, and
Nice.
like, that's the spirit, but I'm like, God damn. I can't, like, for me, it's like his muscles are so, like, toned, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus.
Yeah. Like, holy cow, like, he's got muscles on his muscles.
Yeah. His muscles have
We gotta
babies.
Make our way out. I think we're gonna go
Yeah.
and find Fawn Richten. I think that makes the most,
Wait, so if we're in a semi-dream, like lucid dream state, can we just think to go anywhere we want? You know, because it's all in our
Make an
mind.
intelligence check and find out.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Go for it.
Actually, try that.
Teleport away.
Yeah, think really hard. 20. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really good roll. Yeah, you just think, he's like, wait a minute, if we're in a dream, I can think my way to where Rupert is. So you
Yeah.
sit down, you think, you concentrate, you close your eyes, you focus, and then for you, Creed, like you just see yourself just start moving out into the streets, out of the house into the streets. The rest of you, Mick and Bartholomew, see Creed just T-pose and just go out the door.
God damn it! I just got everything like.
Is that like that really, like some of the really bad Unreal made games? Yeah.
Wait, Creed, what did you say?
No, it was just like those like really bad T-pose, 3D games that were made in Unreal. So you will see someone just T-pose on the way when they walk. It was so funny.
Yes. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
actually, the best way to describe this next part, have you guys seen the anime Bocce the Rock?
I've seen clips of it, but you.
Not the full
what you're
thing.
talking about.
Yeah.
No, do you remember? Yeah, do you remember that clip where those like the T-posing botches just flung into like that pile of block?
Yeah, they're really shitty. And oh yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, yeah. As you guys go out, you see Creed going along. That's what happens. Like he just is picked up, he just flung into the crowd. Like this whole block of like T-posing people are just scattered. Although one interesting thing about
They fucking T-pose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was laughing, dude. It's like-
No, because I'm just like, am I walking into like an early build of Cyberpunk or something? Like that?
No.
What is happening?
no, it's really like people
Yeah.
really get solid like when you focus on them.
Mhm.
Like, don't focus on them. Like they're like this more like amorphous black.
Mhm.
ball.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
and their voices aren't distinct. They're just like rah, 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 rah,
Yeah.
rah.
Just like muffled voices. Yeah.
Yeah, just like drowned out by like the kind of gibberish you hear that's drowned out by the crowd. And when you try
Mhm.
to focus on a particular voice, like that voice just declines in volume. It gets softer and softer until you can't hear it anymore. And then when you go back to focusing on the crowd, then it increases in volume and comes back.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
The thing about dreams is apparently your mind can't really create specifics except in certain cases.
Yeah.
Like us.
The only
Hmm.
pretty, like similars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you follow as you follow Creed plowing his way through the streets.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm flying. I'm flying.
It's just then you do actually stop, not at Von Ritter's house, and you're able to like get control of yourself. You feel like something has you feel like somebody just put their hand in their chest and like it's like the meme where someone's walking in and then the guy steps on, puts his hand in front of him, and says, "Hey, wait, right there, hold it right there." You feel like that's happened. And as Mick and weirdly buff Bartholomew come up behind you, You do you hear one of the, you do see like someone from the crowd just like steps forward and just says, "How are you here?"
Ooh.
Who's stepping out of the crowd?
Who's stepping out of the
What he
crowd?
looks like?
Very, it's not Carl, you know that,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
like just like the features are just like shifting, as like your subconscious is going through like the facial and body features of everybody you've met, and it's just rapidly shifting through all of that, all the different combinations of these features, clothing, expressions, things like that. But the voice sound is not like any you've heard, and it sounds confused.
Who are you?
Does the voice sound like he recognizes us, or is it just more he's confused as to how we're in this dream state?
Mhm.
Make an insight check.
All right, let's do it. Come on.
Do it.
Natural 20! First natural 20 of the night.
You think it's more like, how are you in this dream state?
Okay.
Okay.
And I just look at the changing form and say, well, you know, we're a very talented group of individuals, and I'm just kind of like circling him because I don't know if he's
Yeah.
hostile or not.
Yeah, as you do, the entity just shakes its head and says, no, you're not. No one should be that talented. Who's helping you? How are you in this place? How are you aware you're in this place? Nobody's aware they're here.
How are you aware you were in this place? Nobody was here.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm just gonna say, right. Are you the one who's been hiding in Von Richter's flesh? I'm assuming.
It looks at you at this time, well, as you do, like the feature just stops shifting, and just like the face looks like some kind of Picasso painting, as it solidifies suddenly and just looks right at you, Nick, and says, "How do you know about that?"
Like I said, you might not believe it, but we're very talented individuals.
Kree was like skateboarding, flying.
Sounds like more intimidating and cool, and Kree's fucking T-pose
Yeah.
flying around.
Like woo!
Yes, you do that.
Yeah.
So Creed is enjoying his T-pose. Like the entity is like going to look at you, Mick, just saying like, yes, what brought you here?
I'm not saying as to how we got here.
I'm gonna have this entity is gonna make Quarry. You now know is gonna make an insight check on you.
Why? Why? I'm trying to be cool. Can I make a perception check? How much of a fail that's gonna be?
Sure.
Yeah, this be well. I honestly, maybe me being quiet actually might be. I have a higher chance unless I roll well. Ah, fuck it. I'll make a deception check. That's actually not terrible. That's actually really
Yeah.
decent considering I have a 0.
Yeah, that's actually very decent.
Nice.
This entity just looks at you and then goes back into its usual shifting and says, "Interesting. Well, you can't tell me, but you have a friend who can."
Well, if you're gonna be hostile, then I'm gonna be hostile.
He says, I'm not hostile. I'm asking questions.
You're asking questions. Keep them directed at me then. And I actually get like more an intimidating presence. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
I think Mick is like, I love Creed's having a good time. That's great.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
T-posing in the background. That's amazing, right?
Yep.
But I think Mick is so tilted about that image of that project being so close to being finished, but him not being able to figure it out quite yet, that he is like not fucking around right now. So basically, he's gonna be more intimidating and say, "Look, I know exactly what kind of being you are. I know that this is kind of your stomping ground. And sure, you might have the upper hand here for all we know, but right now, if you are talking to me, not them, me."
The entity is just going to hold out an arm and Bartholomew uncontrollably slides over. If you remember from the fourth JoJo's arc, what's his name? Heaven's Door. That stand, how it like opens people up into books.
God damn it.
Oh
So
shit.
he takes Bart's hand and he just basically unfolds it like a piece of paper, quickly just scans it, and then folds it back up
The fuck?
and says, "Yeah, looks like you're telling the truth. You got here by some help. You know who did it. You know why."
I kind of look at him. I look at the being, and I just after being like seeing him like read into my
Mhm.
friends after me specifically telling me
Yeah.
that. I just say, what's your end game here? Really, you're gonna plot something, Sharn's downfall. Like realistically, what's the point in all this?
Are you really interested in the point, or do you just want to start punching something? Because if you want to punch something, I can provide something to punch.
But why would we want to punch?
With a good time.
Yeah.
I can have my cake and eat it too. And I kind of just, as I say that,
Mhm.
I do kind of like flex my gauntlets a little bit, and then
Yeah.
It's not wise to find in a dream. I don't think that'll work, but whee!
You flex it, and like
Yeah.
lightning comes out, except in the dream, it's a lot more uncontrolled
yeah.
than
Oh.
what it was there.
Alright.
Really?
Than what you remember. The entity seem intimidated by this, but says it does a. I'm sure you remember. I'm sure you spoke with what's his name, the ship man.
A ship man? Who?
Oh, is he implying Caleb?
Yeah,
Okay, oh,
He's
sorry,
talking-
Caleb. Yeah.
he's implying Callum. Yeah. And it
Okay.
says, you spoke with the ship man. He must have told you something about us. What I want, Sean, we don't want Sean. We don't even want Eberron. All we want is for the changing of our world to not happen. We do not wish for the world to turn. When it happens, we will be destroyed and remade. We will retain no memory of the last 10,000 years of our lives. Is that really so bad?
I do look at him, and I say, I'm not against the idea of not wanting things to be reset, but I am aware of the dangers and the damage that you have caused.
What dangers? What damage?
I know these people are evil, but I don't remember the specifics.
Whoops. Memory loss.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I guess Mick does kind of start thinking a little bit more about specifically why the Corey are a threat, and but I think at the end of the day, I think Mick is just going to say that there's only one person whose judgment I really do trust in all of this.
Your T-posing friend over there?
Look to the right. Great T-posing.
I'm flying. Yeah. Whee!
I really love how Kree
Yeah.
is T-posing and just not giving a fuck, and just in like circling above us, and I'm like having like a like a
standoff.
a
Yeah.
standoff with this guy. And I'm just going to say, no. There's somebody else, and I trust their judgment.
Me.
It's not the cat. Surely you don't mean Bartholomew.
He means me.
Yes,
Whee!
keep enjoying it.
Yeah.
Not look over here. Pay attention everywhere but here.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of curious. Well, no, I'm not gonna answer. Too many inside jokes. I was kind of curious if he's legitimately like, oh, I don't want them to all actually fight me. I want them to like, ignore me, and just I can handle one jerk. But Mick is gonna stand his ground, and he's going to say, I trust my friends, and I trust the judgment of this particular individual. I've heard of your exploits in the past, and if anything, I know of the damage that can be caused. I'm not here to debate, I'm not here to question. Right now, I am not a fan of this seeping into reality. All of the last several months has been infected with dreams and whispers. And for once, I would like some goddamn clarity. And I'm gonna start walking towards him.
Ooh.
So good look at you.
We're gonna fight? Gonna fight?
I think Mick is starting to get tilted. And
What clarity exactly?
And I'm just going to say, for finally the pieces to come together. And I'm afraid you are the kind of person that wants to tear it all apart. And I am done waiting in this dream. And I think Mick, out of both frustration with everything that's going on, I think is just gonna take a swing at him. Does he know this is a mistake? Does he think that this is gonna probably not work? Absolutely. But I think Mick is just so tilted over
He's fed up.
everything that's going on.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna swing out of both frustration and just like him trying to like stand up against this person.
All right, make an attack.
All right. This is gonna miss.
Yeah.
It's gonna look cool if it hits.
Let's
Oh, watch me roll like a
see.
natural 20 and I actually do something.
Not terrible.
It's not a 20, but
Yeah.
let's see what it does here.
It's decent.
Actually, I want to double check if I can flash of genius this. But I think that no, that's
Attack?
checks and saves.
Okay.
That's checks and saves. Never mind.
Yeah.
It would be great if it
Yeah.
was hits. Oh man, getting plus 5 to a hit whenever I want. Oh man, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
All right, yeah. So you punch this thing in just sheer frustration, and its hand just snaps up and it catches your hand.
Ooh.
It catches your fist in its hand. You don't actually damage the thing. As you notice, the lightning just extinguishes itself. And then you look down at this hand. You realize that what it is. The hand is not like shifting anymore. It's like this. It's like a diagram almost of like it's a hand stripped of all like flesh. You just see the muscle underneath, its fibers underneath.
Oh god.
And as you look back at this thing, I would like you, Mick, to make a sanity check.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
about to lose my mind.
Yeah, fuck.
Wow, we haven't made a sanity check.
Yeah, we never actually.
Oh,
Come up, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's saved for the real thing.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
17. That's pretty decent.
Nice.
Yeah, you look. It's still like this nightmare horror looks back at you. It reminds you almost of like a Yuan-Ti, like a serpent.
Oh, okay, nice.
Except it has no head and it has no scales. Its body is just this long mass of muscle fiber. Instead of where its head would be, just this blob, this massive fleshy blob of eyes. It has how many? Yeah, it has 4 arms sticking out. 2 of them end in large crab pincers, and 2 end in clawed hands. And it's one of those clawed hands that caught your fist. And its twitching tail at the end ends in what looks like a bone version of a scorpion stinger. And as you stare into this thing's eyes, you realize that it is showing you what it is, so you can see it. So you can see it in person. And it just says, interesting. Too angry to be scared.
I can't think of a more fitting description for myself.
Hmm.
And I kind of smile a little bit as I stare at the eldritch monstrosity.
Yeah. It says, all right. If you want to punch something so bad, I'll give it to you.
Oh, we're getting a mano a mano, or is that? I'm excited.
It's probably.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked. This is great.
It pushes your fist aside and immediately just like dives into the street like a person diving into water.
Ooh.
You can make an opportunity attack against it if you'd like.
Can I make a grapple check and see if I can hold on to this asshole?
Make
as
an
he's
opportunity attack.
Okay,
If
opportunity
you hit,
attack.
you grapple. If you hit, you'll
Okay.
grapple it.
Like I don't need to like stop him from leaving. I just need to hold on to him, like kind of similar to what the Hydra did.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have armor of strength. Let me just well, I guess let me see if I hit this thing first. Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Come on, I have a +8. Okay, 20.
Nice. Not bad.
Nice. All right. Yeah. You grab it. You grab it by the tail as it tries to dive through. What happened though is you don't go through the street. You get smashed into the ground, and you're just hanging on to this thing this thing's tail for dear life.
Nice, nice.
And as you do, like you see, like the eyes just appear in the street again, as it looks at you and realizes what you're doing.
Now you're not getting away from me, bitch.
Make a charisma save.
Well, maybe you are getting away from me. Charisma save.
You could use Flash of Genius with this one.
I can use Flash of Genius. All right.
Yes.
Let's see. I'll use Flash of Genius. I don't know if that'll be enough. But
So 16?
16.
All right. Okay. Creed, you're bouncing around. You see, hear the slam as Mick hits the ground. Then you look up. You see this serpent. You see what looks like a serpentine flesh crab thing. You don't really get a good look at it, as it phases up out of the ground and into Mick.
Wait, into Mick? The fuck?
Yes.
Oh,
You see
shit.
that? You see it stand up. You see Mick. You feel your body stand up, looking at it, and you hear this quarry's voice in your mind says, "Oh, I feel like I wear your flesh rather well. Who knew you'd fit me like a glove?"
Well, Mick is horrified and he's not gonna say anything.
Can
Say
I?
anything. You
Well,
can
I
talk
can't
to
say
the
anything
quarry,
anyway.
but nobody else. You
Yeah.
can talk to the quarry, but really nobody else.
Can I do anything about it? Like, I don't know what I can do, but, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna just point at you. Creed is gonna say. He's gonna say. What would he say? He's gonna say something like. He's gonna say, "Have you tried tomato juice?" And like you realize, Creed, with that like
Mhm.
whole tone voice, you realize that this thing is possessing Mick, whatever this thing is, and it is not really used to to speaking quite like this to someone like
Mhm.
to people.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's
So
like
so he's like he's perfectly fine with having a conversation with me in his quarry form, but like when he's inhabiting like,
Someone else,
like,
he is having
somebody
trouble.
else,
Yeah.
it's like it's hard for him to
Gotta-
communicate.
Yeah, it's just like you gotta keep. You hear it like Mick just like feeling his body up and down, just like gotta keep heart beating, keep lungs.
Oh, because he is in full control, that means he's taking over the natural body instinct.
Yeah,
Basically, he has to, like, sustain, or else he will just die.
Oh, that would actually be really bad for me because if he doesn't know how to pilot my body,
Yeah.
he's fucking up my body.
Yeah.
Well, Creed, I'm fucked. It's up to you. T-pose away.
The fuck is, I don't know what to do. That's the whole, oh, okay. Okay.
You could shoot me. Yeah, just shoot me.
No. Hold on.
Actually, hang on. Let me check because Bart is seeing this and he's
Yeah.
in shock and terror. Let's see what Bart's spell list is because he might have something he can do to help.
Yeah, I have no spell that could possibly help at this situation. I can only shoot, but I don't want to kill Mick.
Yeah. Remember, if you get shot in your dreams, you get shot for real.
Oh,
Hmm.
God.
It's like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Can he actually? He doesn't.
Can you do anything about
Has
it?
to begin with. Sorry, I need to change.
No, take your time.
This,
We are in a bad spot, yo. Bad spot.
no, he can't even cast it to begin with, so he can't do it. So what he's gonna do, he's going to run over. He's gonna grab Mick by the front, the front of his armor,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to say, "Hey, get out of my friend before I cast fist on you."
Well, at least that's one way to force him
I
out.
mean, do I get another save, or am I just like? I'm assuming I'm not in the pilot seat right now. It's up to
Yep.
You're not in the pilot seat. You're not in the pilot seat. As you're seeing like Bart like doing this, like the chorus says, what do I say to keep him from punching you in the face?"
Well, you don't. You just. Oh, well, he's talking.
So he's asking Mick.
Yeah. I just realized that.
I'm assuming I can't talk. Right?
Yeah.
No, you can talk to the.
You can only talk to the
It's
quarry.
in your mind.
Yeah.
It's in your mind.
Oh, the core is asking me.
Yeah. That's why I was like confused.
Yes.
Saying shit. I'm perfectly fine with freaking
Getting punched in the face?
You know what I mean? If it means he gets hurt via proxy. So imagine, in this particular state, I just cross my arms and shrug.
Nice.
He's looking at you and just says, "Oh, you absolute anus."
Yes, that's all I
Yes.
need. I need to be frustrating.
Yeah.
And Bart is gonna punch you in the face. What is Mick's AC?
Mix AC is it's 20.
20. All right, he punches and he actually hits with this.
Is he using the cat's paw? I'm assuming.
He's actually punching you with his fist.
Oh, right, he's a
Yeah.
bruiser. I forgot. Yes.
He is now buffed. That is. He's gonna punch you in the face.
He's just like, "This is interesting. You have fun with this weirdo." And the quarry like just drains out of your feet, Mick, into the ground, and you regain control of your body.
Ooh, just like that. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't, however, think that this quarry was hurt by proxy. It's just you now. You're bleeding from your nose, and as Bart is saying, he's like, "Mick, did it help? I can punch you again."
No, I'm fine. This is the real me. How much damage did it take, by the way?
19 bludgeoning.
Jesus.
Yeah, he is buffed.
He is the muscle wizard now.
Yeah.
Right, 80 blood. It's almost like a quarter of my HP.
The fuck? Okay.
As blood is coming out of my nose, I'm just like, God damn, Bart, that was one hell of a right hook. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm frustrated. I'm fine. It looks like he slipped away, and God knows where
Yeah.
he's gonna end up.
Yeah. Was that one of these quarry things?
Well, at least we know what they look like at the very least.
Yeah.
Well, technically we don't.
Well, I saw its true form, which was like a
Oh, okay.
flesh.
Yeah, because we didn't see that, so yeah, we only see glimpse of yeah.
I'll describe it to you.
Okay.
Everybody
Yeah.
can share in my memory.
Bart is gonna pull out a what's it? He's gonna pull out a. He's just gonna magic because he is a. He is in a dream.
Mhm.
He's just gonna magic up a pencil, paper. He's just gonna start sketching it out.
Okay.
And then he's gonna magic up some colored pencils and start coloring it in. Because this is a dream, he is an excellent artist.
Yeah.
This is ideal Bart. And
Alright.
we'll post a picture in
In the chat? Got it.
Discord. What this monster
To haunt us in our dreams. Yes.
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, it's even worse than I imagined. Great. I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight.
Close to what I was thinking. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah, Bart sketches out. He shows it. He's like, "Yeah, is that about what it looks like?"
That's about it. Yeah.
That is pretty messed up. Yep. Just saying.
Oh. Oh. What do we get ourselves into?
You know, I really don't know at this point, but I really am starting to think whatever war I was in is probably better compared to this fucking state. And I kind of shout out in like frustration and anger.
Hmm.
And I just like take a deep breath and I say, look, I don't know how long we're going to be stuck here or not, but we need to track this thing down and figure it out. So unless we just wake up out of convenience, I think we're going to be stuck in this dreamlike state.
Well, in the dream state, how do you wake up in the dream state? Like by pinching yourself? But I don't think that'll work.
I mean,
I can punch you if that'll help.
Well, like I mentioned.
Reaches his fist out. I'm like, I think, and as blood is still coming out of my mouth, I think you punched enough people,
Yeah.
Bart. I appreciate the thought. We could go with the classic. I hear that sometimes there was a stage play that I watched where if you have the sensation of falling, it would just wake you up in a jolt. I mean, we could try that, but I don't think it'll be that easy.
Let me try. He turns around. He just runs because this is Sharn. There's a
Mhm.
bridge. He just runs.
Yep.
He runs over.
He just tried to fall.
It says Geronimo. He just jumps.
Alright, well, if I do see him do that, yeah, I'll say fuck it. I'm gonna jump off the bridge too. But if we don't wake up before the rocks are about
Yeah.
to hit us, I'm gonna cast Featherfall.
All right. As you go over, you start falling. The rush, the adrenaline, and then you wake up and you see normal, like scrawny Bart with the staff, just like poking you awake with it. He's like, "Hey, you awake?"
Yeah, that actually worked. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess
and
I
then-
should probably go slap Creed awake at this point
Yeah.
because I
As
doubt.
you go-
I like to imagine Creed saw me and Bart jump off the bridge and go like, "They're stupid," and he just kept T-posing.
Yeah, but actually, so this is where I want to like further find out. I know we can't do shit in the stream, but I want to see where the quarry went. Like I know this might be like nothing, but I want to see the direction where he went.
You went into the ground.
Okay, so no specific direction. Fine. Then I'll get slapped. Like when I investigate the ground, I'll get slapped awake. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you start T-posing around, you start feeling like people just like grabbing onto your body.
Mhm.
And then when you wake up, you realize that this was your brain manifesting Bart poking you with the staff.
Okay. Okay, I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Okay.
Alright, it looks like we're all awake. That's good. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we gonna do now? We can't exactly defeat him.
Oh, out of curiosity, do I still? I'm assuming did I take that damage from the punch? Was that like psychic damage? So that still spilt over into reality?
check this here.
But I'm curious about that because I know I took a bunch of damage in the dream state, but I
Mhm.
wonder if it's like, am I just
Yeah.
wake up with full HP or am I still like damaged?
Check. No. You
Oh,
are
okay.
waking up with full HP.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do
So-
kind of like check my nose. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna lie, Bart. You have one hell of a right hook. If you got some
Yeah.
training in, maybe did some cardio, you're one hell of a monk.
I miss my muscles.
Well, I mean, that's part of the reason why I built my suit. I am not exactly the strongest Minotaur, but hell, maybe I could make a new one for you if you'd be interested.
He's just like, nah. I'm gonna try to learn some transmutation magic.
Yep.
I'm gonna
That's-
cheat.
Yeah.
You're gonna cheat this.
Game the system.
Friendly.
Yeah.
I gave him a friendly pat on the back, I'm gonna look at Bart and Creed. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna be honest. He knows we're coming. Well, all subtlety is gonna be out of the window now that we've kind of made our mark. So I think the best thing that we can do is, I
Wait,
think
you guys were in there? I thought that was just a weird dream I was having.
no, that
Nope.
was real.
That was
Well,
real.
real in quotes. And I look at Creed. I look at Bart and I say, look, realistically, we're gonna need to go and need to kidnap Von Richter. We can't kill him because he'll be coming back no matter what. At this point, we go kidnap Von Richter. Hell, maybe we even bring him to Tula, which granted I'm not the biggest fan of. I know she wants us to just frame this guy, but at this point, I need to get answers, and I am so damn tired of people manipulating us. So let's just keep this nice and simple. We go, we kidnap Van Richter, and then we move him.
Bart is gonna make an Arcana check here.
Okay. When Bart's doing that, I'm gonna ask Mick. So we need a extraction plan. You know, to move him, to move a human being.
Discuss that now, for sure.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like maybe I'm just like giving you thoughts. Maybe we can use your unfinished armor to stuff him in, and you control him from the outside. You know, like. So people will think, oh, it's just an armor, someone wearing armor and flying around or moving around, but actually we just knock him unconscious, dump him into the armor, and move him to here.
Very rudimentary skeleton, like, or chassis, I guess. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and work on that.
Yeah.
But we may not have to necessarily complicate things to that degree, but I'm not against it.
Mhm.
it.
I can always stuff it into a
Anything
box,
we'll
but
do-
it would be suspicious, you know?
I think we're just gonna have to, because we know that he goes to that club, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll probably have to break into the club, pick him up, or
Bart-
because like, sorry,
Bart,
yeah.
sorry, Bart will say, why break in? We can just jump him when he comes out.
Yeah, you know what? That actually is the better of the two options.
Let's do it. Yep.
Yeah, let's keep it simple.
Yeah, but
And on it,
here's
honestly,
my thing.
what's
Here's
your
my problem.
What?
How did we know we were in that dream? How were we able to interact? Normally, we don't get that kind of thing. How did we know where to find this guy?
Well,
How was he able to possess you? Something or someone was able to project our consciousnesses properly into that dream. Something or someone was able to make us to help us interact with that dream with them, like we had entered the dream world ourselves, which we're totally gonna do in the future at some point.
Yeah.
yeah, probably Carl.
I don't know who did. I don't know much about this Tula
Yeah.
person, but I don't think she's got the strength, the magical strength to do that.
Well, she's a Rakshasa, you
Yeah,
said.
you know what? I guess Mick starts to think about that. If it wasn't Tula, was it Conroy maybe?
No, Conroy's just a dude. I don't think he can do that.
Then, yeah, I guess that's a good question. Who gave us this power? What other entity gave us the ability to go into the dream state like that?
It's pretty useless, by the way. We can't do shit in that dream except T-posing. I admit it's pretty fun. And I can fly around,
Yeah,
but
I look at you as like
yeah.
you seem like you were having the time of
yeah, like God, like flying is so freeing, and yeah,
Well,
you know.
Mick thinks for a moment, and he is more thinking like, now hold on. Now we know that like this is like a boon, if anything. I wonder.
Is it though?
I'm kinda curious. This is a stretch. This is a stretch.
Yeah.
Do we think our dragon marks are like changing at all? Like maybe like over time, this could be the result of our dragon marks, the tattoos and stuff.
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I will try that. I'm not really good at Arcana, but you know.
You can give me advantage. I'm pretty good.
Oh, okay. You know what? Ignore my rolls. I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
17. No, this is not. You think Creed's theory is correct. This is not the result of somebody. It's not the result of your Dragon Marks. This is the result of somebody doing something to get you there. Somebody.
It's more like who.
Yeah, we don't know
Somebody wanted you to confront that quarry in the dream.
who. Yep.
I'm trying to think who though. Like we haven't met anyone really who
Yeah.
knows that much about the quarry, unless I mean Callum knows a little bit about them, but like.
That's not his forte. You know that.
But that's no, I know that. But it's like I'm trying to think of like we learned about the quarry from Conroy, correct?
Yeah. It was Conroy
You learned
to.
about-
Yeah.
We learned about them,
Yeah.
like their
Yes.
existence.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yes.
learned about their existence. But I'm trying to think of any
Callum-
other Sorry.
Yeah, Callum. You learned about it from Conroy. Callum elaborated on their existence.
Yeah, Callum elaborated, but I'm trying to think of anyone else who would even know about this, like that we've even remotely interacted with. I can't think of many.
Yeah. Same.
So, oh god, it was the mouse.
It was the mouse. We were framed.
Actually, I think
Okay.
the mouse, if anything, might be a bit of dream spilling into reality hint. I think.
But I had him. I had the mouse in my hand, so.
I don't think the mouse is the arbiter of this situation. Creed,
Yeah.
as much as that would be entertaining. I'm kind of torn. I can't think of heads or tails as to who would have given us this push into the dream state and for what reason.
Yeah, the motives, as in why they want to do this. That's like.
I think right now we don't have the luxury to. Go down this path.
Mhm.
I think right now we need to go and we need to go and get Von Richter or Von Richter's body. We need to take care of that pronto. And maybe I hate to say this, maybe we do have to kind of play ball with Tula for the time being.
Well, it's not like we have another choice, you know.
It's not like we have much choice. And
Yeah.
if anything, she's got all the cards right now.
Yep.
And at the very least, if she slips and gives us some information, we could kind of like start setting up our grand scheme. So that's the best course of action for
Yep.
now.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, but I am gonna send
do
out to
shit.
Bart an agreement that we are gonna have to try and figure out who kind of gave us this push.
Yeah. Alright, actually, let me check something here very quickly. Just want to double check something here before we get going. Creed, can you give me a wisdom save quickly?
Wait. Oh, okay, sure. I believe I have advantage with iron.
It's not a
mine.
charm effect.
No. Hold on. Let me just see something. Resistance. You gain proficiency. Okay. Nope. Okay. 14 then.
I can give you Flash of Genius for the lulz. There, it's a 19 now.
Okay. Got it. Wait, I thought I have. Okay. Oh yeah. It's for charm or frightened state. But yeah, sure.
Yeah.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you, Creed, get the feeling that somebody, somewhere, just tried to scry you.
Okay. Well, that's all I could. That's all I could know by the, like
You
Kree
read
tingling.
information?
Yeah, by the Kree tingling.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll let the group know. Someone is trying to, I don't know, scry on me.
On you specifically.
Yeah. I don't know who or like what is trying to do that, but that's just how I felt a moment ago.
The Corey might be trying to garner some information about us, about our whereabouts. If anything, we need to start moving fast.
Yep.
Because if whatever's trying to spy on us tries to spy on us again, it might give away our plan. So we need to move.
Let's do it. Go.
Alright. So you're going to be, as you said, you're going to be trying to, so you're going to be trying to
Ambush.
kidnap Von Richter.
Yeah, ambush.
So yeah, that's
Rupert.
the plan. Basically, we're throwing out subtlety out of the window at this point.
Mhm.
I think at this point we capture Von Richter because we don't kill him. Right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We grab him, we bag him, and then we bring him over to Carl's house, and then maybe we just bring him over to Tula and kind of have a conversation as to what we're gonna do with this Corey,
Yep.
and
Right.
kind of move from there.
Okay. So is there anything that you want to do to prepare to engage in your grand kidnapping?
We don't have the
good
time,
question.
I believe.
Well, we have to kind of rush because we know that if people are trying to scry on us, we have a very limited window
Yep.
Right.
of us being able to do stuff without people watching us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's maybe is there do you think I could scrounge up some supplies in our house to get a net, maybe just a big burlap sack or something like that, just something that we have everything
Or a box, a huge box that you can stuff people in and move people. That is all
just
we need.
like a container almost.
Yeah.
Just something that we can just very quickly just throw them in, just bloop, and just
Mhm.
that way we can.
Something you can black bag him. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You take a look around. You don't find a potato sack.
Okay. That's it's archaic, but you know what? It's a classic.
Mhm.
Grab that,
Yep.
and you know what? I'll grab some. I'll grab some random potatoes or some.
Yeah, to cover it up.
pantry,
Yep. Mhm.
So that if somebody what's in the bag, I can open up the bag.
Potatoes.
And look, it's just food, and
Yeah.
try and cover the top of Van Richten's head, I guess.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you've got with your brand new empty potato sack. you wait for night to fall. You
And
go
the
out.
only other thing I'll prep defensive field, just to give me some temp hit points.
Okay.
All right. Yep, you're ready. Preparations are made. You follow Van Richter to the club. He does his club things. He comes out, followed by his faithful dwarf manservant. What do you do as he walks down the lonely street?
Okay. I recalled I have a pistol that's silence with, silence magic.
But we
Yes,
don't
sir.
need to necessarily kill the servants. We just need to like knock them out.
Yeah, but I don't have anything that, I could. Okay, I could do
You know
this.
what? I'll. You want me? I can handle it. You want me to handle it?
I could do this. Hold on. Let me just explain. I could cast silence to, silence them.
Oh yeah. Why don't you cast silence and we'll just rush them?
Yeah. And is there anyone else in the vicinity?
No, not not as far as you can tell.
Okay. And I can.
Check if you're feeling paranoid.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would do that as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Perception. 15.
15. No, you don't think there's anyone around. But
All right.
That's no reason to linger here.
All right. I'll
Indeed.
I'll tell Bart. Okay, I'm gonna cast silence, so move out of the vicinity. Yeah.
Yeah. The moment that you cast silence, I'm waiting for the cue to like when
Yeah.
silence hits, I'm brushing.
Yeah. I'll lift the finger. 3, 2, 1, and I cast silence. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you cast silence. Bart and Mick immediately rush the guy. Mick, make an athletics check to tackle him and black bag him.
Yeah. Roll 20. Hello. There.
There we go.
I will. Yeah. Is it 14 or do I need to flash?
14 works. You were able to
Okay.
just like, while you walk, you just immediately just jump the guy, drop the bag over his head, and just hug him tightly to yourself. You see the dwarf try to call out, and then realize, wait a minute, I'm not making a sound. And then Bart is going to cast the prepared dimension door that he has, and you both you step out. He casts dimension of this area of silence. He casts dimension door, and you both just teleport out.
Nice.
Right. Okay. Nice. Just.
All right. We leave. I guess.
I guess we're just making our way over to Carl.
Oh, and knock him unconscious.
He's
Yeah.
not really resisting.
He's
or
not
making
really
any-
conscious, but like I'm assuming that like we got him. As long as we got
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
You got him. He's stuffed in the sack. You quickly rush over. You knock on the door. Carl sticks his head out the top window and says, "What are you guys doing
Get in.
this time?"
I push him inside. Yeah.
He's not. He's on the second story window.
No. I
Knocking
just
on the
I
door.
barge into the door.
What?
Yeah.
Open the goddamn door.
You know what? I'm not gonna even talk to him.
Useful for fucking once.
No. Hold on. I'm not even gonna talk to him. I'm gonna use my thief's tool to unlock the door.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, make a sleight of hand.
25. It's open.
Yep, it's open. You open it up and you see that he put his kitchen table in front.
I kick in the kitchen table and slam the door tight. Yeah. Close the door.
You go-
Yeah.
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 he's- Hey, what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is home invasion.
It's home invasion. You know.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Carl, you shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
both of us at the same time.
Yeah, we just say shut up. Yeah.
He shuts the fuck up and says, "Okay, fine. What are you doing here?"
We picked up Von Richter.
The dude you
our
need.
Schedule a little bit fast.
Yep.
So,
Due
wait, what do
to
you mean
some
picked up?
He's right here.
to stare at the bag.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna he quietly just watch her, takes a look inside of the bag, and he says, I don't. I don't
Delivery to your master. That's it. End of story. We're
Listen,
done.
Julia wanted
Yeah.
wanted us to take care of this. We've taken care of it. Let's just say, this little quarry is causing a lot more problems than we signed up for. So for the time being, we've got this person out of the way.
Yeah, he's gonna take a look. He's like, huh? Yeah. Okay, I'll take it from here. And he's gonna just take it upstairs. I'll get the teleportation ready.
Let me hand deliver Van Richten to Tulia. That's the least I can do.
Yeah. So he says, you know what? Sure. He's gonna take it upstairs. Like he's gonna take it upstairs. You're gonna climb into the teleportation circle with him in the sack, and he's gonna
Yeah.
cast his spell.
Okay.
And if you are willing, there, Mick. Are you?
Yeah, I'm willing. I'm going. I'm hoping that he's casting the spell so that we could go to the demon
Yeah.
place and I can have a conversation with Tula.
Oh, I'm going as well. So, yeah.
Is it okay if my friends come with me? Hell, they haven't actually met Tula. Maybe
Yeah.
this would be like a nice icebreaker.
He's gonna say, you know what? Sure.
Yep.
And he teleports you back. He teleports you, and yeah, he's cast teleport. You
Yeah.
appear once again in your favorite place of all time, the Demon Wastes.
Hey, we keep coming back here.
Yes.
Yep.
You're back in the crumbling ruin of the castle, whatever. You're not sure what this place was back in its heyday, but you notice though that the things aren't there's those busts of your head aren't there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they took them down.
Yeah, it's just the animal heads.
I just kind of stare at them for a second, like.
So was that the thing you use? It doesn't look like us.
Well,
Yeah,
let's just
it's,
say
no, it's
used
a-
to.
Yeah, it used to look. And now it's just a giant bull's head, a giant cat's head, and a giant bat's head.
Okay. I assume I'm the bat. Interesting.
Couldn't imagine why. As
Common misconceptions to linking bats with vampires, but I get it. Fine.
I just have the burlap sack over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I guess I'll let Carl lead us to Tula.
Yep.
Yeah, Carl is gonna lead you out, as you do, like a Raktasha, very primly dressed. This is not Tula. Comes up to you, just bows and says, "Ah, yes, greetings. Hello, hi, yes, hi, greetings, yes, hi, hello, hi."
Is this another Rakshasa?
It looks like it, yeah.
Good God, there's two.
Yeah, it says, yes, hi, yes, Tula's not available. Yes, I'm here. Yes. Oh, what can I help you with? Yes.
Delivery. But it's hand delivery, so Tula needs to be here. So we fulfill our end of the bargain.
Tula's busy. Yes.
Yeah, we can wait. How busy?
Yeah, we could wait.
Yeah.
All
What's in the
the
sack?
time in the world.
What's in the sack?
Well, the hand delivery item.
I look
Yeah.
at this Rakshasa, who I'm like, I'm respecting because they are scary. Right?
Yep.
I'm looking at them, I'm just like, this is business between us and Tula. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about you. For all you know, you could be some like interloper, like trying to mess with our clients, mission.
Oh, I was gonna say yeah, he's with Tula.
All right, well, fine. Okay, thank you for that. Well, you could have said that earlier.
Damn it, Carl.
It says I like his verbal text. What can I say?
But I do like say to the new Rakshasa, it's like, do you have a name at the very least?
He's just gonna say. He's gonna say they never gave me a name. I've been around since day one, and they've refused to give me a name.
Okay, the nameless one. Yay. Great.
Yay.
Yay.
And I look at him and I go, I can give you a name.
Is that name going to involve profanity?
No, it will not involve profanity.
Okay, good, yes, because that would have very much embarrassed me if I showed up and said, "Hey, everyone, guess what? One of our minions just named me Fuckstick." That would have been very embarrassing, so thank you for that.
No, it's Fuckstick with a PH.
Isn't the PH silent?
No,
Just kidding.
Is Donald. That's a decent name.
Donald. Okie dokie.
I wonder why that name came up. Just saying. Yeah. No, anyway.
Yes, Donald it is, I suppose. So he's gonna open up the sack, take a look in, and he's gonna say,
Yeah.
"Interesting. A dead man."
Wait, the fuck?
Dead?
He's not dead.
dead, but not dead.
Yeah, that's the state.
Okay.
Yep.
I do check because at first I was like,
Yeah.
no, we weren't supposed to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you do, like, he takes the sack off, takes a look at the guy. Rupert is he's gonna stand up, he's gonna very jerkily dust himself off and look around where he is.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's kind of like an autopilot mode.
Mm-hmm.
Make an insight check.
All right. Inside check. 14. Dun.
Okay, Creed. He is not on autopilot mode. The quarry inside of him is actively taken control of him
Okay.
and is observing where it is.
Okay. Should we,
He's gonna be happy about us bringing this quarry here.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
we don't really give a shit.
Bringing.
Yeah, we don't really give a shit.
Why do I
No.
care about what she does
Yeah.
like or dislike?
Yeah.
I don't even really like her anyway. You know what? Great. If this quarry wants to go fucking sicko mode in the
Yeah.
waste, go right ahead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can't. Unfortunately, it can't go. It can't go sicko. It's not outside of the dream realm.
Yeah.
I see. Alright, I'll make an insight check. Okay, I rolled it. Well, what is Creed insight? Oh,
Yeah,
just,
it's
oh,
a
14,
He
yeah.
takes control. Okay.
Yeah, this thing is active. This thing is taken. It's taken a more active control. Yeah, as you do that, Tula is. You hear like this noise coming from another room, and then walking in around a corner comes Tula, and she sees this thing. She looks at you and says, "Oh yes, well, you probably didn't know that. I didn't expect you to be particularly bright, but I thought even you couldn't be this dumb." That serves me right for underestimating the stupidity of mortals.
Yay.
Yeah, she's gonna go over to Rupert. She's gonna say, "Hey, hi, how you doing? Listen, go back to your master and tell them we're not really scared of you. You're a bunch of rustics. You haven't really advanced beyond, well, anything really, and we just generally don't like you. Stick to your own stupid little plane of existence and leave us alone." You're not sure what she does next, except that Rupert just collapsed on the ground in 1 second. My phone's ringing.
Oh, take her
I
down.
was like,
Mhm.
damn, that's a good beat.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna lose some advantage over Tula, I think.
Well, we're not exactly want a gang advantage.
The problem I
Yeah.
have is that, from my perspective, I'm like, this guy's like a ticking time bomb.
Sorry, that was a spam call.
Okay,
I
good.
thought it was somebody important. Yeah, Tula does something. You're not sure what, and Rupert just collapses onto the ground.
Okay, I will talk to Tula, actually. I was just say, but he did mention that he doesn't want to, he's trying something, so that's probably not going to happen. You not wanting to see them, so, just saying.
She's going to say, yes, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing, as they say. I have other plans as well, and I don't need some pretender from the dream world coming to mess them up.
Noted. He
Noted.
was quite the potential threat, so I'm assuming you just dispatched of him.
Yes, and it didn't kill the quarry itself. It's gone back home, but hopefully now they recognize what exactly they're dealing with.
Well, I guess we sent a decent message at the very least.
Yes. Unfortunately, she just says, "How do I put this delicately? You're not going to be given the sensitive assignments anymore."
Well, we didn't really exactly want to be working for you in the first place.
Yeah, she's going to smile and say, "Yes. Well, yeah."
I do look at Tula and I say, Tula, part of the reason why we brought this creature here was because
I had more concerns about their power starting to seep into our reality. I kind of assumed that this being was becoming a ticking time bomb, and I needed to get it out of the city as quickly as possible.
I see. Yes. No, your concerns are valid. Dalcor is approaching alarmingly close. Our celestial observatories have determined that, at least. So it is approaching alarmingly close. Your concerns are noted and very valid. However, bringing that thing is a spy, basically. It can just pop back. It can report back to its superiors at any point. And bringing it here, you understand why I'd find that just a wee bit frustrating, right?
Right. I am concerned, though, is that if this was all common knowledge, right?
It's
What?
not, but continue.
No. All right. Well, if this was information, one, why didn't you specifically specify us to not bring it here? And two, why did Carl, and I'll stare at Carl, why did Carl let us bring him here?
Yeah, she's gonna look at Carl for a second.
Yeah.
Let me fuck over Carl.
Yeah.
Give this to me.
Small victory, yes. But a victory nonetheless.
She's going to lean around, look around you at Carl, and then she's gonna come back here. She says, "I can only imagine he felt your uselessness had ended, the usefulness had ended, and he wanted me to do something about it.
Hmm.
Oh,
After all,
so
he probably doesn't want to fight all of you at the same time."
Oh, and as she says that,
Oh, so I guess he thinks that he's better than you. Interesting.
No, he thinks he knows he's not better than me. He thinks he's better than you, though. Yes, she's
I
gonna
still
look-
think I do look at Carl and I'm like, I don't know. I still think that this is a very reckless and very, very snide way of kind of if anything, it's insulting to you. I'm still trying to twist this thing.
Yeah, we all know that.
As
Yeah.
much as possible.
Yes, well, unfortunately, we have kind of invested significantly in Carl. We can't.
I know, sunk costs and all.
Yeah, so we do need him. He is useful. So Carl, yeah, you are going to be reassigned, I'm afraid.
is Carl staring daggers at me? Because that's all I need to know. That makes me happy knowing that I fucked
Carl
over
is refusing to give you the satisfaction.
her. Ah, damn it.
Is it? But yeah, we do need you, Carl. You are going to go to the continent of Zendrick. We do. What they brought here is actually, and their reports are mildly concerning. So we do need somebody to go to Zendrick just to make sure things are okay, and don't be in any rush to come back. Okay. Okay. Good. You're dismissed, Carl. And Carl just nods, walks away. Says, "Now, what to do about you?"
What to do about us? I'm curious. Like I said, you've clearly got all the cards and all the information.
She's going to. She's going to look into that, and she's considering. Make an insight check, both of you.
Hmm. I can't do shit, so yeah.
11. It's actually a pretty poor roll for you, Creed.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she is very clever, and
Yeah.
I am still in
Mhm.
heated mode, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. With your inside check. Oh yeah, she totally likes Bart.
Actually,
She's
you know
into-
what? You know what?
She's at the
I'll-
scruffy
I'll-
alley cats.
Mhm.
I'll flash a genius Creed so that he gets a 16.
16. 16. With that, she is trying to figure out what to do with you. Creed, with that flash of genius and Mick's
Mhm.
help, you get the sense that she really wants to kill you. but at the same time, she knows she can't, so she's trying to figure out what to do.
She knows she can't.
Why can't
Interesting.
she kill us? I feel like she could have very easily
Yeah.
kill us.
Oh no, she could. She has the resources to kill you, but she does. She wants to.
So
but
it's
just
one of those things where it's like we still have usefulness to her.
Yeah.
And it's not in her benefit to kill us yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Mm.
So she's just, I'll tell you what. You don't like working for me, right?
Not in particular, but
Cool. Well, that sounds like. Well, then I think. How about this? I send you home, and then I instruct my agents to never interact with you, and we don't have anything to do with each other. Does that sound fair to you?
Well, yeah.
I kind of like that agreement, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that's that might be more of a party decision. So I just say, would you give us a couple days to consider that offer? I'm not against it, but you know,
I don't need a couple of days. I'll
Why
respond.
don't you say, yeah, I don't need a few days. Actually.
Yeah.
Let's leave the crazy.
Let's leave this
crazy but
this
weird cat
hellhole.
lady.
Yeah.
weirdly hot cat. Nice, subtle creed. Oh, sorry, Bart.
Yeah, it's Bart. I'm not finding her attractive. I'm just feeling bored.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that the rest of the party's fine with that.
Yeah.
I'll just say.
Yeah. She's going to cast another spell, and you're gonna see like this whole open reality, and you see a Carl's apartment in Sharn,
Yep.
and she just step right through.
Yep. I'll step right through. That's it.
Yep, you step right through. You are back in Carl's apartments.
Yeah.
And you hear Carl muttering to himself as he's packing. You hear him pack something up.
Nice.
And Bart's gonna say, "Yeah, I'm going home."
Yep.
fair enough.
Let's go home.
I got a lot to think about for now.
All right. Yeah. So as you leave, you gingerly make your way out of Carl's house and start heading home. Back in the Demon Wastes, Tula is going to just give a sigh of relief, walk back to her chessboard and move another piece. And as she does, she stares for a second at the board, and then one of the opposing pieces, without any visible players, moves forward, taking one of her pawns.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see.
And we will stop there for the night,
Nice.
as the case may be.
Nice. So if anything, nobody won.
Well, we did. We are off the Rakshasa duty, so which is nice.
Well, we're off Rakshasa duty. The problem is that she could have actually been like a really good source of information, but I think we kind of
At what price? At what price?
But you know what? To be honest, like I feel like we could have inadvertently done a lot of damage to ourselves
Yep.
if we weren't careful. Like
Totally.
being under her, like, you know, thumb.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know. What's your opinion, Robin? Like, did we make the right call, or did I miss?
Like I said, yeah. Like I was mentioning, at what price do we, if we land our help to her? Who knows what damage could be done to the And besides, I don't like the core either, so them fighting themselves out, fine with me. So yeah.
I think we're still gonna end up. I still think we're gonna end up like dealing with Tula.
Yeah, we'll definitely end up still crossing path, but for now I'm satisfied with the current state of
Yeah.
business.
Yes.
So yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion, though, if we had done a better job, I think Tula might have rewarded me with more like parts to the big project I'm working on.
Well, did you mention that to us? I don't think
Well,
so.
no, I mean, you guys kind of know that I'm working on that project.
No. I mean,
Actually, no, you do, Creed.
Okay.
You know I'm working on that project.
No, I know you are working on it. I'm just saying, like, do we know that she promised you that she will grant you a reward
I
once?
don't think I mentioned that.
Yeah, so that's why Creed was like, yeah, like, we don't need to take orders from her.
Honest, like, I don't think Mick would have wanted me in her back pocket anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be dangerous.
I think it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say, Falcon?
I'm trying to figure out, like, now how do I? This is gonna be an interesting challenge for me. How do I reveal part of what's going on without what's really going on without like giving the whole thing away by making it organic?
No, you don't have to tell us. You can just have it happen. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, hopefully I didn't, mess up your story too
No,
much. Falcon.
no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Believe
Yeah.
me, you didn't. They like this whole thing is. This is a very interesting situation you've just put yourselves in. You haven't messed anything up. Like you've just put yourself into an extremely interesting situation.
Got it.
I think the big thing
And
was
if you
is that,
actually,
yeah.
I was gonna say, if you actually found out the truth, it would put you in a very odd space, in a very odd position. So that's like I said, I'm wondering like how do I?
Well, if you
explain
want
the
if you
truth?
want something, I think what we'll probably be doing next session, if anything, is trying to investigate who would have given us that power, right?
Yeah.
So maybe next session what we could do is that's like the main goal of the session is just like retracing our steps, maybe talking to people in Sharn we interacted with before, and maybe that's like a way we organically kind of like learn some useful information. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do, but that's probably what we'll probably do next session.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go figure out who could have locked us into Dream. Okay.
Yeah, because like right now, Bart brings up a good point. It's like it's not Tulla. Yeah, it's not
Tula.
Yeah,
It's not Tula. Yeah.
It's not Conroy. So it's got to be somebody else whose best interest it is to have us be able to interact with the quarry.
Yeah.
Well, there's.
Also, remember, we still need to go to the quarries in order to.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Going to Sarlona, it's going to be an interesting thing.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to have. That's why we're having like urban adventures. 'Cause I know Creed is not a big fan of going outdoors, and if you do go to Sarlona to Quarryland, the natives there are going to be untrusting at best and hostile. Hostile
Yeah.
at worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
We still haven't find a proper way to prep ourselves. Like we mentioned.
Well, honestly,
yeah.
honestly, I think once we figure out who gave us that little boost, I think, and once Callum is ready with the ship and all that stuff, I think the big thing is that we are gonna probably have to do some prep work.
Yeah. Like I mentioned before, I still wanna.
I'd
go
like
for
to
it.
think it would be interesting. It sucks because it's like almost I kind of wish I ripped off like a bit of like the skin from the quarry, so I could kind of like analyze it with my artificer brain,
Yeah.
and kind of like think about what's ways that I can use to defend against beings like this,
Yeah. So, for what I was thinking, like I mentioned a few sessions before, we either like try to find some items that could shield us from telepathy or like dream invasion, or something that could like just kill them or however we get into the city, without raising any suspicions. So that's what
I think
I'll try to
we'll
do, I
probably be
guess.
able to-
Yeah.
We'll probably be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, that'll be for next session.
Yeah, that'll be for next session.
But
Yeah.
yeah, great session as always, Falcon.
Yep.
I'm glad you enjoyed. And I hope you're now a little more curious about what's going on in Eberron.
Well,
Very curious.
very,
I
like,
want
as
Aaron,
always.
damn
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, you take it easy, guys. I gotta
Yep.
go.
All right,
You too.
You too. All right, take care, y'all. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.